Would you watch a movie where the main character just sits on her phone and does the same thing all the time? Probably not. And yet, during the past couple of weeks, I've kind of fallen into the habit that most of my days look kind of the same, and I find myself doing the same things over and over. So to get out of this rut a little bit, I thought that this week I might just challenge myself and try out a new activity every single day. And it doesn't have to be a big, crazy activity like I'm not gonna jump out of a plane or anything like this, but it could just be something small, like a new activity, a new recipe, maybe a cafe I've never been to, or a new sport, or anything of this kind, just something that is a little bit out of my ordinary. So I really look forward to getting started with this week and trying to come up with a couple of ideas of activities that I can do. And looking forward to starting this little challenge now. And I think now it's time for me to go and try to find my first new activity for the day. Everything is just pure ice. But it looks super magical today. Welcome to day one. I thought today we're gonna start small, and instead of taking lunch at home, actually bring all the food down here and have a little picnic by the frozen river, which you can see behind me. Just brought all the food, and now we're gonna unpack and start eating. And the surroundings are super gorgeous. Can you see actually? The river is like half melted, half frozen. But I love it. Like today it looks even more magical than it usually does. Always need salt. All right. So here we've got our little lunch spot. So this is gonna be yours because I added beans somewhere. Always got the moments. Welcome to day 2. I must admit, it's almost time for sunset already, but I found it extremely difficult today to find motivation to do anything actually. But I've told myself I'm doing this challenge this week, so we're doing something new now. And I thought today I would like to try out to bake some bagels actually. I have never done this before, but I love bagels. But you can't really buy them in the supermarket here, or at least I've never really seen it in most of the supermarkets. And I saw this recipe yesterday on Instagram, which looked pretty simple and really good. So I thought, why not try it out? It can't be that difficult. So that's what we're gonna try today. So I would say let's get started, do some bagels. That's on the menu for today. So I just prepared the yeast. I think yeast always smelled so weirdly. I think next time I actually want to try to make it with sourdough instead of yeast. But yeah, now this basically just needs to rest for 10 minutes. In the meantime, I can already prepare the flour, and then we knead it. So yeah. Oh god. Oopsie. Well, the yeast is definitely going well. Ha! I love baking. It's so much fun. I really don't understand how there can be people on this earth who don't enjoy baking. I think honestly it's so much fun. Okay. Apparently now we just roll them into some balls and then let them sit another 10 minutes and then we can make the holes. Yay. Okay, they're definitely not all the same size. Well, it doesn't really matter. I hope. Okay, let's give it a shot. Making the hole. Ah. That's not working so well. I think my dough is way too sticky. So I'm not sure that's gonna work. Oh no. Okay. Well, maybe if I put it in the boiling water. Oh god. It's too sticky. Help. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I have to do it again. Okay. Okay. First try. This is a lot harder than I thought. I'm not sure. Oh god, this one is massive. Oh god. Okay. This time I use a bit of flour. Ah, god. Okay, I definitely have to use more flour the next time. But I would say it could be way worse. Okay, let's get our little hole. Ooh, no, that was a bit too big. Okay. Well, they're not looking terrible, I would say. Like, could be better. The last one is probably the prettiest. Now it's time for the taste test. I'm very curious.
They're delicious. Nom nom nom.
Yum 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 yum. I would say they are approved. Hello from day 3. Okay, I admit I am cheating a little bit now because it's already the next day, but I forgot to film yesterday. I did try out something new though. I actually went to my very first ever house auction yesterday. And now you may be wondering, Sophie, you already have a house. Why do you need another house? I literally just went there to see how the whole thing works and yeah, basically just for the experience of it, for trying out something new. And those houses, it's basically, you know, when people didn't pay their debts off, and kind of like the state takes away the house, then sometimes they put those houses up for auctioning, and all people that are interested in it, they can basically show up there and bid for the house. And usually, or like very often, those also go away pretty cheaply. And we saw that yesterday there was actually one in a town that is not too far away from me. It was a bit less than an hour to drive there. So we thought, you know, why not just go and take a look. And it was, yeah, very interesting. So we weren't like, we kind of thought in the beginning, we were like, oh, maybe we're gonna be all alone there because, you know, it's a random Thursday at 11 a.m. that this auction is taking place. But we were around 9 people there attending the auction. And then basically they were just, you know, running you through the property, kind of showing you what is all gonna be included, where, I'm like showing you the map and so on, like where the property line would be, etc. You could ask questions, and then they started the bidding process. So I didn't bid because I didn't want that house. But yeah, a few of the people actually did bid, and in the end, it got sold for 240,000 Swedish krona. So yeah, that's like more or less like 22,000 euros maybe. And yeah, then this was official and this person, whoever bid, now has a new house. And I think it was a very interesting experience just to see how this works. We'll definitely keep an eye on it, you know, you never know, maybe there will be like a super cool property coming up. So it could definitely also be something to keep in mind. But yeah, so that's basically what I did yesterday. It was fun, I must say. Definitely not something I usually do on a Thursday morning. Today I will try to use a sewing machine for the very first time. I've never done this before because I also don't actually own a sewing machine. Someone borrowed it to me, so I could yeah, be using it a little bit to practice. Yeah, the reason why I wanted to like use a sewing machine is now also for my wool sweater that I've been knitting on for a while. You basically have to cut out or like cut open the armholes, and for that you need to use a sewing machine just to secure it so it doesn't start to unravel the entire sweater. But I must say, it is extremely daunting. Like having to cut through my sweater that I've been knitting on for several months now is not a nice feeling. So I really hope it will work. Yeah, I have no idea how to use the sewing machine. I never used one before in my life. So I have to figure out first how this actually works. But I'm optimistic I will. I started to watch some YouTube videos, and I think, well, I'm not gonna start out with my sweater because no, and I have like some fabric that I will use now for this, and we'll see how this goes. I also would love to actually get my own sewing machine and start to make, yeah, some small projects, and then later that I'll also be able to actually make my own clothing. That would be really nice. And I already like scrolled the internet and I saw so many cool like beginners projects, and I think I might actually get like all the materials to do one of them and then just try out yeah, to actually do one of those projects, because I think it's a really nice hobby to have as well. So we'll see how this goes now. But yeah, first I've got to practice a little. Okay. It took me forever earlier to figure out how to get this thing down and how to start it. But I think, I think it should be okay. Let's see. Oh God. Ugh. This goes too fast. Let's make it slower. Uh-huh. Okay, let's maybe do it a little bit faster. Whew. Okay. Well, that's not that difficult, but I'm definitely not straight. Like, Ew. How do I get this up again? I think I can cut it. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, it actually did cut it. Yay! I was definitely not straight. Well, we all start small, right? Okay, now I'm gonna try out a different stitch. Let's see. It doesn't start. Ah, yeah, of course. I always forget to put this thing down. Okay. Okay, I must say it's not actually too difficult. You know, if I just have to press my foot down and do it. But I still have no idea how to do things straight. Everything is always so crooked. I'm not sure how this is supposed to work straight. If I ever want to do some clothes, I think my clothes will never be like, what's the word for it? Where both sides look the same. Okay, well, there must be a way. Can't be. It must be possible. Almost there. Basically that. Me? Ja, schon mal. So today's new activity is going to be winter camping, which is something I definitely have never done before, but found this very cool spot here next to a frozen lake, where we are now building up. I think you can see it, the car with the rooftop tent, so it's a bit more luxurious camping. Yeah, looked at the weather forecast, it's not too cold. I think at night it's only around -3 degrees, so we thought we'd give it a shot. Currently not too far away from home, so maybe like 15 minutes drive. So worst case, and it does get too cold at night, can always drive back home. But the plan is not to do that. But this place is so cool. There's just no sound at all. It's just so silent, like. Nothing. Very cool. So for diesel heater for the car, so it's gonna be warm up there. I hope. I've been promised 16 degrees. So let's see. Are we feeling comfortable?
Yes.
Just a little bit cold. Let's find our shoes. Hello. Good morning. I just wanted to let you know I survived the night. Big achievement, I would say. The night was actually much better than I had expected it to be. It wasn't that cold. We had a diesel heater, which in the beginning the idea was to just like turn it on in the beginning when we go to bed and then just turn it off basically and sleep off this heat. But yeah, I think we woke up at 1 a.m. and it was pretty cold in the tent, so then we decided to just have it running for a bit longer. And then it was pretty comfortable. I would say maybe had like 16, 17 degrees in the tent, so pretty nice. But I did wake up like probably 100 times or something during the night. It always takes time to get used to sleeping in a new place, in a new environment. But it's just so nice. Like when we woke up, all you can hear is like the birds and a bit of the wind, and it was just so quiet and beautiful. It was super nice. But yeah, now slowly packing up and driving back home, and just had our coffee here, which is very nice as well. And it's such a cool spot. Like you see, I'm in the middle of the lake now. Definitely have to come back here in summer. It's like a super cool spot. So I can say my first winter camping was definitely a lot better than I had thought it would be. And yeah, now time to head back home. How's it going?
Slowly but steady.
Wee. Wee, looking good. So today is my last day actually of of my challenge week. I thought I'll try out to do a bit of Pilates. Also have never done this. I've done like a lot of other workouts or yoga and stuff, but I've never tried out Pilates. And to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Like, I've heard the term so many times, but I've never really looked into what it actually is. So I'll just, you know, find like something on YouTube and then just follow it along, and then we'll see how how it goes. Just do a little bit of this. Look forward to it. I'm really curious what it actually is.
Rotate, center, one each side, rotate, center, that's one, center, hold, release the arm, place the arm to the side, pelvis stretch one leg, same leg, squeeze the legs together.
Okay, I'm done. I did just like a little 20-minute session that I found online, and it was actually quite fun. I must say, I really enjoyed like this kind. I thought I might actually try to challenge myself a bit more in the coming couple of like weeks, and just maybe try to find like a 30-day challenge or something, doing a bit of Pilates every day. Let's see if I manage to to actually do this, but yeah, I quite enjoyed it. And yeah, with this also my little challenge week comes to an end. I must say I really enjoyed this week, and like, you know, trying to come up with new ideas of something that I've never tried before. Wasn't that easy sometimes, but it was really cool to do. It's just sometimes so difficult, you know, when you're like used to doing the same things and then I don't know, you don't go and look for new things to do. So it was nice to kind of push myself a little bit here, trying to, yeah, I have to find something for the day. So I really hope that also now I will not fall back into this pattern of just going back to doing the things that I know how to do. And yeah, just keep trying out new things, and yeah, maybe not every day, but perhaps like at least once a week or something like this. So we'll see. I will also end this video now, and yeah, I will see you very soon. Bye bye.